To another issue now, Jamaicans for Justice is taking Kensington Primary School and the Ministry of Education to court after issues were raised as to whether a child could be barred from school for wearing locks.
The human rights lobby group said the action is to bring a resolution to a matter which has dragged on for too long. Dashan Hendricks has this primetime news follow-up.
At the center of the dispute with the Kensington Primary School in Portmore St. Catherine is the hairstyle of Shireen Virgo's daughter. Miss Virgo is concerned her child could be barred from being educated at that particular institution because she has locks. On a Thursday, she sat with us, telling us she is seeking a resolution to the issue.
I'm advocating with Jamaicans for Justice right now to have this issue sorted out from the legal aspects of it. It's no hard feeling, and it's nothing personal with the school.
Jamaicans for Justice says it approached the parents of the child after the issue hit the media last week, not to get at Kensington Primary School or its principal, but to get a resolution to an issue it believes is in clear contravention of the country's constitution.
And so JFJ has filed a court action in the Constitutional Court seeking declarations, orders and damages from Kensington, against Kensington High and the Ministry of Education, that such policies that ban locks violate several constitutional rights, including the right to education by children, equality before the law, freedom from discrimination, and the right to equitable and humane treatment by public authority.
He said that the matter needs to be settled once and for all. The court is not only being asked to declare that barring locks in schools is unconstitutional, but also that any similar policies are as well. Mr. Malcolm said the hope is that the matter will be heard quickly. He said while schools have the right to set rules, those rules should not be unreasonable, arbitrary and discriminatory, before adding that the Constitution gives the right for every child to get a publicly funded primary education, and anything limiting that right has to be demonstrably justified.
And so what we're asking the court to say is that saying that you don't like locks does not mean that you can restrict access to education, but moreover, it would result in a discriminatory and unequal treatment by public authority, which is also a right that persons have a protection from.
The school said the rule against locks was set for health reasons, the principal not wanting an outbreak of lice.
There have been numerous reported, and you can just go on social media to find the responses from yesterday about this, reported lice outbreaks in several schools where no locks were involved. Second, locks don't result in a public health crisis in schools. It's a myth, and it's rooted in the discriminatory attitudes we have to African natural hair.
Meanwhile, Ms. Virgo said the school was aware of her daughter's hairstyle long before last Monday when an issue was raised. She also disputed the claim that she agreed to pull out her daughter's locks. Ms. Virgo said she only told the principal she would consult her partner, and after doing so, decided her daughter's locks would stay, as is her desire for the child to be educated at Kensington Primary. You have no concern as to say whether or not the school accepts your child, that there'd be some sort of an issue with the relationship between you and the teachers going forward?
No.
Education Minister Royal Reid told us the school has to accept the child as is, and said a grooming policy to deal decisively with the matter will be outlined before the new school year. Efforts to get a comment from the school proved futile. Dashan Hendricks, TVJ News.